Hi everyone, it's Librarian Faith, and today we're going to make a beach-themed fairy garden. To get started, you'll need a couple of items: a planter with a drainage hole, a drainage saucer, some plants in a variety of fun shapes and colors, soil, some seashells, and some glass pebbles. We'll need some additional items later, but this can get us started for the base. Now that we have all our items, we can go ahead and prepare the planter for the plants. Put a paper towel or a coffee filter at the bottom of the planter. This will help keep the soil from falling through the drainage hole. Then fill it about a third of the way full with soil. You don't want to fill it all the way with soil since we need plenty of room for the plants. Now comes the fun part: plants. As you're taking the plants out of their nursery pots, check to see if the plant is root bound. It'll be root bound if the roots are growing through the bottom of the pot or if they're all closely gathered together at the bottom. If they are, break the roots apart gently with your fingers. That way the roots will be able to grow whichever way they need to and the plant will be healthy. For this project, I'm using celosia, petgrass, cosmos, and a polka dot plant. I had initially included marigold as well, but there ended up not being enough space, and you want to make sure the plants have room to grow. All of these plants are sun-loving, preferring about 6 hours a day, and they're all readily available at any of your home improvement stores. Make sure you leave some room in your planter for your glass pebble beach and your fairy house. Now that we have our plants settled into the planter, go ahead and take your blue glass pebbles and place them along one side of the planter. This will act as our ocean for our fairy beach house. I'm also going to use some seashells to act as a little path going to where I'll place our fairy house. Now for the last part, making your fairy's house. You'll need a water bottle cut in half, a pair of scissors, some decorations — I'll be using seashells since we want to have a beach theme — and a hot glue gun. Cut an entrance into the side of your empty water bottle so that the fairy can get into her home. Then cover the outside of the bottle with your decorations. The hot glue gun works especially well on the plastic water bottle. Feel free to get creative with the decorations you use on your fairy house. I use seashells because I wanted a beach theme, but buttons or twine or glass pebbles would also work wonderfully. And there we have it! Your fairy house is complete and all that's left is to place it in your garden. And now you have a whimsical miniature fairyland to enjoy all summer long. I hope you had fun doing this craft with me. Tune in next week for more crafts with the Mandel Public Library of West Palm Beach. See you soon!